Welcome to Get Your FRQ On. In this tutorial, we're going to look at the stat key, which is right here. On this calculator, it might not be there on yours, but pretty much every graphing calculator should have similar functionality. And what the stat key will give us is it gives us access to the calculator's abilities to deal with statistical information. So if I click on this, I'll have three menus at the top: Edit, Calc, and Tests. Right now in this video, we're just going to go through the menus quickly. We'll do a deeper dive into the different types of things in these menus later so that we can really explore those. If I go to the Edit menu, the first thing I have access to is if I click on Edit, I'm just going to get lists. Right? So I can enter different information into these lists: 2, 3, 5, 7. So if I have a list of data and I've got different x coordinates that I'm going to be interested in, or whatever the value of that variable happens to be, I can set up my x coordinates, and then I can also get different y coordinates in here. Ooh, don't want that. All right, so now basically what I've done is I've created a table where my independent variable takes the values 2, 3, 5, and 7, and my dependent variable correspondingly has the values 8.2, 9.1, 11.3, and 12. And so now I've got some data that I can run some statistical analyses on. All right, now before I do that, if I go back, I'm going to quit here and click Stat, I also have the option to take a list and sort that list ascending. Right, so it'll start with the smallest one and then it will go up to the biggest one. Or I can sort descending. So let's say I want to do that. I can click on Sort Ascending. And then in order to get the list that you want to sort, if you're not using a predefined list, you can define your own lists. Right now I'm not doing that. Let's say I want to sort list 1. Right, I go to second, and then down here, notice L1 is above the 1 key. So if I hit my second key in L1, I'm telling it I want to sort list 1 in ascending order. All right, so I can do that, and then it says it's done. I can go to Stat, Edit, and notice that it's still in ascending order. It was in ascending order when I started. I only did that because I didn't want the order to change. All right, so I have this. I can do it descending. I can clear the list. If I go to Calc, basically what I can do is there's a bunch of different things. I can calculate 1 variable statistics, 2 variable statistics, and just a bunch of different stuff. We'll look at all that later. But you do have access to these powerful statistical methods that you can take advantage of. If you are taking AP statistics, there's a good chance you're going to have to know how to do many or all of these on your calculator in order to take the AP statistics exam. But it does have these capabilities, and the more capable and fluent you are with how to use them, the better prepared you're going to be for that test.